Okay, enough of that. Yeah, I mean, okay, first off, it's like anyone's been keeping up days, because I know they haven't, because I have no comments on any of my videos, so they haven't been keeping up. But it has been what, 2 days since my last live stream? Why has it been 2 days? I have a life outside. I have a life outside YouTube. Simple as that. So the deal here is, here are 2 games we have for today. None of these. We have these 2 right here. We have the Washington Monstars versus the Golden State Bad News Bears. And the Brooklyn Shootout, or no, the Brooklyn Above the Rim versus the Compton Clovers. Now this is the game we're going to do first. Only problem here is I don't have this. I did not make any of the stats before I go live, which is going to be a little troublesome on my part, so I'm not going to be able to keep up with any type of stats whatsoever. Which is going to be, yeah, it's going to be a little troublesome, but whatever. And first thing first, you have to get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to get through 5 games first. So let's just. And you've seen it here first. I just got achievement for doing absolutely nothing. This is Above the Rim is going to have a new player added before their game starts. Interesting. Which y'all didn't see. Now that I went and looked back at it. Oh, Tony Douglas got injured. Over first, we got the Mean Machine, who y'all seen play before, versus the Tomb Squad, which y'all will see sooner or later. I don't know the schedule, but I don't know the schedule by heart. And the Mean Machine, they weathered the storm of a good fourth quarter by the Toon Squad, but get the win 75-67. Toon Squad led by Donald Lindsay, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Let me need y'all hold on 1 second. There you go. You guys have Brian Roberts at 15. You have Julian Stone had 15, 4, and 3. Andor Ash had 9, 9, and 6. But they were not enough for Chinanu Onuaku and Roderick McLeod, who y'all know what he does, but he only attempted 1 3 this game. But yeah, they both had 16 points. Shinaku had 13 boards. Next one, we got the Panthers versus the Killer Bees. Close game throughout, and oh, never mind, the Killer Bees took it away with a 23-point fourth quarter, holding the Panthers to a total of 22 points in the second half. led by Robert Gibson, who had 26 points, 10 rebounds, 10 of 19, 3 of 5 from 3. Ray Zagor, he had 8 points and 6 rebounds. Stephen Zimmerman, however you say it, 8 points, 8 boards. You also have Dion Roy, 7 points, 12 boards, and 3 assists. Let's see. It was like only one person showed up for the Panthers, and that was Keith Gordon. 18 points on 9 of 17 shooting, 0-1 from 3. Next game we got the Pioneers versus the Sneakerheads. And y'all saw Sneakerheads a few days ago, so y'all know what they're about. Let's see how this goes. And they won a tight one by 4 points. The undefeated Sneakerheads. Yep, as you can see, there's 6-0 the Sneakerheads. And of course, I start stream with a low battery. There you go. Sneakerheads led by Bembry this time, 20 points. Walls had 16 points. Humphreys had 12, 11. Neal had 12. Trice had 10. Wow, and then the drop off is big. Maybe the Pioneers up by Jarnell Stokes, who had 20 points, 9 rebounds. Bridges had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and looks like someone got injured. Perry Macy. Okay, let's see what this injury is. A pulled left hamstring. And when you see the drop off, that's going to be a big injury for the Pioneers. But he appeared to have played the full game still, because he had the most minutes for the Pioneers. Next we have the Rogue and the Lincoln. Oh God, that was not that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a 43-point win. Led by Sasha Vujacic. I just want to present. He's averaging the most points of his career right now with 12. Sasha Vujacic at 21 points, 6 of 9, 5 of 8 from 3. Also, Wally Parks, 18 points. Kuzminskas, 17 points, 7 of 8 shooting, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Randy Foy had 16 points. Luis Scola had 12. Sean Kilpatrick had 12. Anderson Force had 11 boards. 3 of 12. Jesus Christ, 3 of 12. Okay, I just want to see what happened. Well, oh yeah. When you shoot 34% from the field, that'll do that. See, in the last game, we're going to sim through. As yep, there's the Perry Macy injury. We're going to have the Kilpatrick Mustang and the Minnesota Rage. Will you see the Rage eventually? I don't know. Wait a minute. Now I want to. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's make sure that wasn't the game we're supposed to watch. Oh, it was close in the fourth quarter, and as the Rage win by 2, led by Jacob Flory, 20 points. Shabazz Muhammad had 14 and 7. Justin Patton, Lips. Oh, okay. Let me. I kind of need to see it. Jeez, 0 and 6. Jacob Flory had 20 points. Shabazz had 14. Patton had 11 and 8. Of course, Preston O'Gallagher on, well, 1 of 8 from 3 is not going to win you anything, Preston. 19.6 rebounds. Brandon Paul had 17 points on 5 of 7. Okay, let me rephrase that. 5 of 10 from 3-point range. Ran shot 10 threes, shot 11 field goals. Hey, if the threes are working, he shot 50%. So if threes are working, keep shooting. And now the game that nobody has been waiting for because there's no one in this. I'm looking at chat right now. There's nobody there. Such a shame. Anyway, we have the. Let me get there. We're going the wrong way. The Washington Monstars versus the Bad News Bears. Without any further ado, let's just jump on into this. Make sure these jerseys are. Yeah, it looks like the matchup to look for will be Bradley Anderson for the Monstars and Michael Sanders for the Bears. Let's see how fun this turns out. Let's throw it down to the pregame. And I'm back. As you can see the start line for both teams. And like I said, not well. It'll be I believe it'll be a battle of good backcourts with Trey Burke and Bradley Stevens on one side and Quinn Cook and Michael Sanders on the other. Now, up or down on the jerseys? What y'all think? I personally like the simplicity of the Monstars jerseys, but that's just me. As we are underway and the Bears get opening possession. Quinn Cook drive, case out Thomas. A little pick and roll with Cook and Looney. And Quinn Cook blows a layup. Rebound. I didn't see who that was, but run by Anderson. Let's see what goes. Robinson. Now Anderson got the ball, guarded by Michael Thomas. Kicks back out to Burke. With 1 second left, they got forced one up. That's a 2. That's off. Rebound by Hollis Thompson, who puts a very good pass to Festus Ezeli. Fouled hard by Bradley Anderson. And an early foul for the Monstars leading scorer, Bradley Anderson. Festus Ezeli, first one up. First one down for Festus Ezeli. Festus Ezeli, who I believe, yep, he does have, I believe he only has 1 ring. Although that doesn't count because that was a different league, but I believe he has 1. He has 1. Maybe 2. I do not know if he was on that second team. But as he knocked down a second free throw. The Bad News Bears take the early 2-0 lead a minute into the ball game. So we got a pick and roll with 2 seconds left. Burke got to throw up another shot, and this time he hits the shot. 2 points for Trey Burke, and the Monstars are on the board. Festus Ezeli looking to go one-on-one. That is not. Oh, he changed down to Michael Sanders, who can't get a layup. Nicholson with the board. Good. That's good transition defense by the Bears to not give up the free layups. As Bradley Anderson last game had 16 points on 50% shooting. Nicholson misses the fade away from the elbow, and the Bears were in transition, but good defense by Trey Burke to stop Quinn Cook from getting into the paint. Okay, Michael Sanders had the shot. I guess he didn't want the shot. Kicks over to Quinn Cook. He thought about it. This time he drives by. Can't get to go. Robinson with the board, and Robinson looks to push the break here. Kicks it over to Bradley Anderson. I believe his foot was on the line. Oh, he got it back at the last second. 3 points for Bradley Anderson. They set the pick, but good job by Robinson to get through the pick to Thompson. Festus Ezeli, that's a fadeaway. That's off, rebound by McCullough. And see, the Monsters last game, they lost to the Compton Clover. Nicholson, he tries to fade away. Can't go. Off rebound by McCullough. And the putback. And that is 2 points for McCullough, as the lead is pushed to 5 for the Monstars. They go right down to Michael Sanders. Let's see what he can do. Nope. Let's see if he tries to. No, this time they run pick and roll. Zero Cook, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gotta put something up. Quinn Cook, as he puts a 3 up and knocks it down. Quinn Cook with 5 points. No, my bad. I lied. Quinn Cook with a 3, as Lee is cut down to 2 as he answers the 3 from earlier from Bradley Anderson. McCullough drives in, fouled by Festus Ezeli. And Chris McCullough will go to the free throw line. Again, seriously, I don't know about y'all, but I think the jersey for these Monstars are pretty spot on, if I say so myself. As for the Bears, I could kind of just freestyle, but I still give them the pinstripe because the Bears were a baseball team. As McCullough misses the first free throw. Let's see if he can get the second one to go. It's up, and it goes down. 3-point lead for the Monstars. 6 minutes left to go in the game. In the first quarter. First quarter. Kevin Lee looks on what he's doing. Oh, looks like they're gonna go pick and roll, but Hollis Thompson just gives up the lead. Michael Sanders in the paint. Can't get the low one to go. Burke on the break. And a bad pass by Burke leads to a turnover. Oh, I don't know if it was a bad pass by Burke or Bradley Anderson just was thinking about shooting before he actually got the ball. Either that's a turnover for the Monstars. Ooh, Ezeli, he missed a wide open shooter. Gets down to Sanders, who in the post can't get it to go. Mike Sanders, he's doing a good job of getting down there with position, but he's just not able to do anything with it. Pick and roll. Bradley snatches back, but didn't pull up the shot. Pick and roll on the other side. Burke pulls to the mid range, can't get it to go. Ezeli with the board. Pass up. Hollis Thompson attacks, fouled by Robinson. And Hollis Thompson will go to the free throw line. Hey, you see the replay here. You maybe could have argued that was a foul on the floor, but apparently, I guess the ref gets the last say so as they go to the free throw line. Two shots. Leans Hollis Thompson a little off balance, but gets the shot to go, and as Hollis Thompson gets on the board. Second one up. Second one down for Hollis Thompson. 1 point game. So you're going to look at pick and roll, but I guess they didn't want that. Oh, the corner, Bradley Anderson kicks out to McCullough over to Burke. That's an open 3 for Trey Burke, and he's going to knock that down every time. 3 points for Trey Burke. 5 points. I'll tell him, yep, he has 5 points. Michael Sanders, that's an open 3, and he returns the favor. 3 points for Michael Sanders. As you see, we have players checking in on the next dead ball for both teams. Okay, so they're looking in the post for Nicholson. He gets it. can't get it to go, gets his own board, and gets the putback. Andrew Nicholson finally gets one to go after 4 attempts. Oh, good cut play as Kevin Looney gets the open layup. And that is going to cause a timeout by the Monstars. Coach obviously not happy with how open Looney was on that cut. And with this breaking the action, time for the sponsor. And no, it's not just water this time. This time it's clear American ice. My family drinks this all the time. Basically, it's kind of hard to explain what it is. Basically flavored water, except normally when I use a flavored packet. It comes pre-flavored. Got my words out. But hey, Clear American Ice. If you want a no-name sponsor, I got y'all. As it looks like we have a mass substitution for the Monstars. And 3 people come in for the Bears. In the corner, I can't see who that name is because this woman's big head is in the way. Or Thornton, I believe that's James Young. Burke still started along with Quinn Cook. Good moves by Burke. Can't get the shot to go. Perry Jones gets the board. I bet Quinn Cook, who he originally got past, but he just stopped. Michael Sanders, who's also still in the game. Oh, this time Quinn Cook got by him again, but again doesn't go all the way with it. 2 seconds. Quinn Cook got pulled. Can't get it to go. Wow, that's a name. I'm not gonna butcher your name. Marcus Thornton can't get it to go as the Bears are on a break. Sanders sets back, rattles it home. Good buck by Michael Sanders as they take the lead since earlier this first quarter. Let's see what Trey Burke does here. Out to Young, over to Mack, down to Thornton. Just moving the ball around, not really doing anything special. 3 seconds. Burke's gonna have to put a shot up, and he gets one. Gets a good look. 7 points. Yep, 7 points for Trey Burke as he gets the lead back. Looks like at the rate this is going for the next few minutes, we're gonna have as Perry Jones gets jealous, we're going to have lead changes until one team breaks the hold. Young didn't want the 3 as he is guarded by old man Anderson Varejao. Yeah, that's right. I kept him in here too. He wasn't doing anything. Burke with the jump shot, can't get that one to go, and there's Varejao with a board. See, Quinn Cook over to a different Jones. I do not know what that letter stands for. Pick and roll for Cook and Varejao. Varejao gets in the lane. 2 points for Anderson Varejao. Actually, Quinn Cook does lead the league in assists with 7.5. Well, 7.5 minus 0.1. It's I'm gonna round it up. It's 7.5. As Matt gets ball 5, about 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Matt puts up a jump shot that's off. Perry Jones with the board. Good pass to Michael Sanders and 1 for the Bad News Bears. Michael Sanders being paid off for running a break, and Thornton with a bad foul. He was already ahead of him. Thornton got greedy trying to get the block, draws the foul. Mike Sanders is able to Finish through contact. One shot. One shot. And it's up. And Sanders completes the and one 6-point game for the Bears. Over to Burke. To Mack. A few jab steps. Guess they're gonna forego the 2-for-1 opportunity. Mack with a contested jump shot. Bounces over the backboard, out of bounds. 21 seconds left, and you can assume that the Bears will hold this one for the last shot. It was like Michael Sanders rushes across the court. Just trying to catch the Monstars off balance, and this time looks like he will take the last shot for the quarter. Alright, so it drives by, pulls up. Good shot by Michael Sanders, but he left time on the clock. Let's see if Matt can get this to go. Just crosses half court. Doesn't get the shot to go. As the Bears pull ahead of the Monstars as they end the first quarter. On a, let me map for a second. They end the first quarter on an 8-0-7 on a 7-0 run. 7-0. I got it. They end the quarter on a 7-0 run, or you can say a 9-2 run. However you describe runs. I never understood how you describe runs anyway. Anyway, Trey Burke, who is still in the game, I guess Trey Burke is not a fan of breaks. As you start off for the Bears, you have Cook, Sanders, Verjao, Jones, and Boucher. As I guess Cook and Sanders aren't a fan of breaks either. As Sanders passes to Boucher, who checks in and immediately puts a shot, so that's off Lewis with the board. You see Marcus Thornton tries to push the break. Marcus Thornton puts up a 3, and he knocks it down. Marcus Thornton, always known for his 3-point shooting ability, shows it off right there in transition. Okay, maybe I should have time streamed this better, because I don't know if you can hear this, but our lawn is getting mowed at the moment. Oh well, it adds to the ambiance. Everything's a positive over here. Ain't no negative moods over here. Everything's positive. Marcus Thornton puts up another 3, and he's feeling it. That's back-to-back 3s for Marcus Thornton. And good switch by the Monstars. Anderson Verjao. Oh, they missed Sanders on the cut. Jones over to Cook. Thought about it. Drives in. Left hand. Can't get to go. Lewis with another board. And let's see if the Monsters try to feed the hot hand. Over to. That's a Thornton. Man, they got 5 seconds to put a shot up. Trey Burke steps into the mid-range, can't get it to go. And Marcus Thornton on the break slows it down. Really, he doesn't have the teammates. Quinn Cook drives into the lane, gets blocked. I believe that I do not know who that was, but Michael Sanders with the jump shot. Mike Thornton called for the pick. He got it. That's a 3 for Thornton again. That was a heat check for Thornton as that goes off the left rim. Bosher tries to drive in, throws up a wild shot that doesn't go. Burt up to Thompson. Thompson drives in and draws the foul on Sanders. Sanders holding his hand up, guessing he knew it was a foul. Just trying not to give up an easy basket. Yep, that's a clear foul on Michael Sanders. As Marcus Thornton will go to the free throw line. Two shots. First one up for Thornton. Goes down, and it looks like we have substitutions. See what we have here. A big switch for the Stars as Thornton moves to point guard. And Michael Sanders finally gets a breath, but Quinn Cook's still in the game. Thornton up, second one goes. As lead is cut to a single possession as Quinn Cook comes down for the offense. Looney back to Cook. Pump fake. Over to Thompson. Back Cook. Pick over Looney and Cook. So that's back. Ooh, good move by Cook. Can't get the floater to go. I see Kevin Looney had a good game last time, and I believe that was their loss. Robinson over to Thornton. Gives it down to Lewis, who has good positioning. Drop steps in. Oh, swatted by Festus Ezeli. Good defense by Festus Ezeli. Let's see if that block leads to points. Tough pass in the middle. Doesn't go. Ezeli doing it on both ends. Gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Over to Thornton as Bradley Anderson did check back into the game while I was not checking. Spinning by Thornton, he tried to get in and stolen by Looney. Bosher on the break. Pulls up in just inside the free throw line. And the lead is pushed back to 7. Oh, good pass. Good pass by Thornton, and Robinson throws it down hard. And that duck silences the crowd. Speaking of the crowd, I'm looking down to this stands. I see a bunch of open seats as Bosher, as I believe that guy's pronounced it. Bosher gets the layup. McCullough over to Anderson. Lewis is trying to post up, but Bears not giving it to him. Thornton, that's a wide open three. You can't just leave Thornton open like that. Another three for Marcus Thornton, who has, I believe, 11 points off the bench. Every time that thing comes closer to my window. But as long as I don't gotta do it. Not like I've never mowed the line, just lazy. As Bradley Anderson pokes it loose, Quinn Cook has a force one up, that's off. McCullough gets the rebound. As Quinn Cook not having a bet. Oh my God, you left him open again. Oh, Thornton misses the transition three. Bosher pass over to Thompson. He puts up a three. That's off. Thornton with the board. Thornton, let's see what Thornton does here. Over to Anderson. And a reaching foul on Kevin Looney. And we have subs. Let's see who sits down. So, appears McCullough and Lewis are out, and in comes Young and Nixon, and Jones comes in for No, okay, I don't know. Nicholson immediately puts up that fadeaway. That fadeaway He likes the fadeaway, but the fadeaway does not like him apparently. And let's stress that Quinn Cook has yet to get a break. Yes, he appears to going to play this whole first half. Jones for 3. That's off. Nicholson, good box out, gets the board. Young, that's a mid-range jump shot, and that goes for Young. And Quinn Cook drives in, mid-range jump shot, rattles it home. Quinn, that is 5 points, 5 points, 3 assists for the man out of Duke University. Yes, I plugged Duke University. That's my favorite team. Well, favorite college basketball team. That's Nicholson over Anderson, over to Robinson. And Robinson throws it away to Azili. I see Thompson tries to drive in on Bradley, stops and pops and gets the mid-range to go. 6-point lead for the Bears, as these Monstars seem to have no response for the transition offense of the Bears. Did I say that right? I'm hoping I said that right. Young, good drop step. Young with a drop step and reverse layup just to put a little finesse on it. And it appears Michael Sanders is about to check back into the game. Thompson, I guess Quinn Cook didn't hit him in time. Thompson had the open 3. Over to Jones. He launches the corner 3 and he hits it this time. Jones feeding off the energy of the crowd. The fairly empty crowd. Excuse me, where's all the fans at? Nicholson with a huge jab step does absolutely nothing with it. Over to Anderson. Over to Robinson. Passing all around. Thornton pulls up the 3. That's off. Azili with another board. Jones on the break. Let's see. And yep, Quinn Cook is looking gassed right now. Oh, but he still gets in the lane and gets the floater to go. Quinn Cook doing a good job of staying aggressive and keeping and attacking the for lack of a better term, defensively challenged Marcus Thornton. As the half-filled crowd is getting into it. Nicholson can't get it to go. Looney with the board. The Bears pushing the break again. Over to Jones. Let's see. Jab step. He's giving him space. I don't know why Jones isn't taking advantage. Cook thought about it. We got pick and roll going on here. Cook mid-range jump shot off the front rim. Thornton on the break pushes it. There's a pick and roll. Gives it down to Nicholson. Let's see if he goes to that fadeaway again. Faces up. No dribble, just straight pulls it, and that is the end of the first half. With the Bears up 9, 41 to 32. Are we gonna throw down anybody? Are we throwing it down? Yes, we are. We throw it down, but unfortunately y'all can't hear any of that, so skip. As we go to the halftime show, which I won't be able to hear that, so back to this. And we're back after a good half from the Bad News Bears. As Michael Sanders, the high man for both teams, if I remember correctly, with 13 points. And we begin the first half with the Monstars in control of ball down 9. As Quinn Cook, who again has yet to take a break, he played the whole first half. Unless I missed something, which I don't think I did. Let's see, let got pick and roll with Burke and Nicholson. Burke pulls up from mid-range, can't get it to go. Rebound by Festus Ezeli. Jesus Christ, that mower. Thompson, that's an open 3, knocks it down. As the Bad News Bears look to pick up where they left off at the end of the second quarter, now go up by 12. Aronson Varejao, please sit down. I don't know who you're pointing to. The crowd is half empty. Block. I believe that was by Thompson. Oh, but Festus Ezeli throws it away as the Monstars get a new possession. Oh, fade first. Robinson over Trey Burke. Let's have another pick and roll. Let's see if they switch it. They do, and Trey Burke takes advantage of the switch. Oh, and throws. Burke and Anderson cannot get on the same page. Burke and Anderson can't seem to get on the same page when it comes to those passes. That is the second turnover between Burke and Anderson. Quick over to Looney. Looney thought about the mid-range. As McCullough is giving him the space for the mid-range, he just doesn't want it. Thompson tries to drive on Robinson. It doesn't work. Cook switched on to by Bradley. Quinn Cook swatted away by McCullough and McCullough gets the board as Burke looks to do something in transition. Over to Anderson in the corner. Back to McCullough up top. Back to Anderson. Burke looks to attack. Good speed and good finish by Trey Burke. As looks like the coach of the Bears does not like how his big man just let Burke get the easy layup and appears to be making a substitution for that. Like pick and no pick and roll. This gives the Thompson. Looks like they're gonna try and take advantage of Thompson versus McCullough. Nope, never mind. Here's a pick and roll with Cook and Looney. Cook tries to drive in. Free throw line jumper. Can't get it to go. Good passes up. But again, good transition defense by the Bears. Limiting the Monstars' attempt in transition offense. Fast around 3 seconds. Burke puts up a free throw line jumper. That can't go. Ezeli with the board. Up to Sanders. Sanders looks to attack. Sanders with an off-balance shot. Not a good shot by Michael Sanders. And Burke. The Bears just, again, I can't say it's enough. Good transition defense by the Bears. They seem to always have at least 2 people back. Obviously not worried much about the offensive rebounds, as Festus Ezeli can't really do that on his own. Burke tries to drive in on Cook. Pulls up. That's off. Speaking of the man, Ezeli with another defensive board. As quick over to Sanders. Back to Cook. Thought about it, but good help by Robinson to force Quinn Cook back out. Ezeli in the middle and a good hook shot by Festus Ezeli. 6 points, 9 rebounds for Festus Ezeli. And the Monstars will call a timeout as the lead is at 8. So as this is a very defensive heavy. With a minute to talk about stuff. Let's get off this top for a second. Let's talk about the season 4 of Fortnite. What do y'all think of? Leave a comment on what y'all think of season 4 of Fortnite, because I'm not gonna lie and say I don't like playing Fortnite. It is a very fun game to play. And maybe just in a few games I haven't gotten to see all the new aspects of the new season. Which is why I'm asking for y'all opinion. Just so I can know, give me an opinion so I know what to look for while when I'm playing it. And if you want to see me live stream Fortnite, I normally do that on my Twitch. If you don't know what my Twitch is, I won't blame you because I don't promote that as much as I do this YouTube channel. As Brad, I'll put it in the description probably after put the stream up. As Mac lost possession, but McCullough's lucky right there. Berg. Oh fuck. Jesus, again, this name. I don't want to butcher this guy's name, but that is a name. Anyway, he gets the off of the board and gets to put. No, let me see, because maybe I'm just talking over the announcer. Hopefully the announcer says again so I know how to pronounce this. Nope, seems like I missed it. Anyway, again, the off the rebound, the hoop, and a harm, and he goes to the free throw line. One shot? One shot. Free throw up, free throw good, and he completes the 3-point play. Sanders quick trigger, but Bradley Anderson was right there with a hand in his face. Anderson with a half spin gets the lead and can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul on Anderson Varejao. Bradley Anderson, who hasn't had a big game so far, will go to the free throw line. First one up for Anderson, and he gets it to go. Also, allow me to get a little bit meta for a second. When creating Bradley Anderson, I really like how I gave him the half sleeve on one arm. I really like how I did that. Second one up for Anderson, Rouse at home. 2 more points for Bradley Anderson, as the lead is cut down to, allow me to math for a second, 7. As the Monstars are really not doing a good job of cutting into this deficit. I didn't see who missed that shot as I was readjusting. As the Bad News Bears are on the break. As the crowd tries to get into it, Bradley Anderson, good closeout. As Bradley Anderson probably won a 3, but closeout stopped that. Bounce pass in the middle, couldn't handle it. But gee, I'm gonna need him to stop shooting because I really don't want to have to try and badmouth his name. Because I can't. Oh, they looked at double team Sanders in the corner. Aaron can't get it to go. Virgil back up in. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna need y'all to hold on a second. Just you're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna hear me talk for about the next 5 minutes. So just enjoy this commentary for a second, or just enjoy the basketball game. Hopefully y'all pay enough attention, because. Okay, I apologize. I apologize about that. Yeah, like okay, like I said, I apologize about that. That was very unprofessional of what I just did. But apparently I missed a comeback as the Bad News Bears are up for the Monstars, up four on the Monstars at the end of the third quarter. Still a very defensive heavy game. As we go into the fourth quarter. Bears fan, put your fours up. Wait 1 second, let's throw it down to coach. Short, sweet, and to the point. That's why people like Steve Kerr. As Michael Sanders, Looney over to Perry Jones, out to Looney, over to Cook. That's an open three for Cook, and he knocks it down. As there's their current lineup for the oh wow, and there's always that one guy who's always late to the reaction. Thornton mid-range jump shot, can't get it to go. Quinn Cook on a break, guarded by Marcus Thornton. Over to Anderson, very pick and roll with Cook, and very jealous to see how this works. Jones down to Sanders. Sanders posts up, post fade, and that goes for Michael Sanders. I wish I could say how many points he had, but I missed half that third quarter. And a a blocking foul by Kevin Looney. Just didn't get a spot time. And Bradley Anderson checking in, along with Chris McCullough. And for the Bears, Thompson and Azili check back into the game. Oh, Anderson was wide open under the basket, but Robinson missed him. Bradley Anderson guarded by Sanders, swinging the ball around. Mack, a little bit of handles and pulls up, doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Hollis Thompson, and good pass by Thompson over to Sanders, who pulls up instead of going all the way in. And Bradley Anderson, reverse layup by Bradley Anderson. And there's that transition out. There's that transition offense that I was looking for. That probably happened in the third quarter when I wasn't looking. See, it ran a back screen, but that didn't go through. We over to Cook. Did Cook really just slide like that? Let me look, because wow, okay, he really did just slide like that. As Quinn Cook is 12 points. Seriously, 2K. No, I'm stuck in the 2K. Maybe I was first time I missed it, as Mac can't get the open three. Seriously, how did he slide like that? I'm still stuck on that. I'm pretty sure it's not the first time that's ever happened, but that's the first time I've seen it. And Jesus Christ. Thompson gets all the way into the lane. Can't get it go, but gets his own rebound and kicks it out. New 24 for the Bears. Thompson in the middle. Not Thompson. Sanders in the middle. As Michael Sanders gets the open shot and pushes the lead back to double digits. And with the break in the action, back to our sponsor. Clear American Ice. 0 calories, naturally flavored, sparkling water beverage. Honestly, very good water right here. luckily for this game, my throat isn't hurting from the constant talking like it normally would be. Maybe the 2-day break was what I needed. Just to give my throat a rest. There's a whole big pause. That's one long pause that we're not gonna go into. As the Monstars try to get the lead back down to single digits with this possession. Back over to Nicholson, guarded by Festus Azili. Back over to Mac. Pick and roll with Mac and McCullough. Mac pulls up the mid-range. Can't get to go. Azili with another board. As Quinn Cook looking to set a play up. Thompson, that's an open three. Can't leave. The Monsters having a bad habit of leaving shooters open. That's another three for Hollis Thompson. Lead now up to 14. Mac over to McCullough. Down Nicholson. Yep, he went for that post fade and got to go this time. 2 more points for Andrew Nicholson. As Quinn Cook snatches back, looking for Sanders in the post, but I guess didn't like what he saw. As now we're in pick and roll with Cook and I believe that's Looney. Cook spinning, gives out Looney over to Azili. 1 second left, got pulling up. Looney puts up a 3. Matt gets the board. As we now have probably a crowd of 10 chanting defense. Literally, I'm listening to this right in my ear. I literally swear I only heard 10 people. Mac pulls up the 3, knocks it down. As Mac cuts the lead back down to single digits with that 3. Pick and roll with Cook and Looney, guarded by McCullough, who continuously gives him that mid-range jump shot, knowing that Looney probably will not shoot that. Thompson in the corner. 3 seconds left. Cook got to put one up. He does. Short. Anderson on the break. And Mac in the corner. Mac gets the pick. Passes down to Nicholson. Gets the assist as Nicholson gets the bucket. You see here, they're running the play for Thompson. Good defense by Robinson to close out on a 3. Picked off by Nicholson. But look at the Bears already back on defense. That sounds like more people. Robinson thought about the 3 twice, didn't want it. Mac drives a mid-range jumper from the top of the key and gets it to go. Monstars are on a 9-0 run and the lead is down to 5. Look for Thompson again. That time that's good help by Mac. Noticing that Robinson didn't get there in time, he switched off to prevent the 3. Oh, but he didn't prevent that 3. I spoke too soon. As Hollis Thompson, that's his 3rd 3 of this quarter alone. Right? Right. Mac over to McCullough, guarded by Cook. McCullough should take advantage of this mismatch, but it appears they won't. They keep giving McCullough. McCullough doesn't want it. McCullough has put up a 3. That's off. McCullough needs to be much more aggressive there, especially against the smaller Cook. Sanders mid-range. That's off. Nicholson with the board. In out to Mac. Bradley Anderson dribbling through traffic, puts up the crazy shot. McCullough gets the board and the putback. Lead down to 6. Timeout by the Bears. Okay, I brought this up before, but why are all these timeouts a minute long? I'm really gonna need to have like start writing down what to talk about for these timeouts. You can't, because I'm a very new YouTuber, so I'm gonna struggle this rant for a minute. Well, now 90 seconds. So what I assume they will do here is show the player of the game, which hopefully will not bite them in the butt, but that's just the thing 2K does. And from what I've seen, I don't know, because I missed the whole third quarter. So for the Bears, it literally could be anybody. But we will see in the next 7 seconds. Player of the game goes to Quinn Cook, 12.7 assists. To which unless he sat down at any point in the third quarter, he played the whole game. As Trey Burke, was it Trey Burke? Yes, Trey Burke checks back in for the last 2 minutes. As he hopes for his scoring output to go against the probably much more tired Quinn Cook. Sanders can't get the step back to go, and on the break is the Bears. Not the Bears. I just caught that. As Bradley Anderson for the Monstars gets it to go. At 13-3 win by the Monstars that has not stopped, as the lead is now cut to 4. Michael Sanders over to Cook. That's an open 3 for Quinn Cook. Over the backboard. Possession will go to the Monstars. 1 minute 44 seconds left to go. 4-point game. Nicholson gets it to go. 2-point game. The Bears are slowly crumbling before our very eyes, as they had once led by as much as, I want to say 13. I'm going to say 13. Especially out the Cook. Michael Sanders drives in, gets the short jumper to go, push back to 4. As Sanders has 21. 21? Yep, 21, breaking the 20-point threshold. Nicholson, you know he's going to go for that? Oh, he goes up and under, and Fest is really good defense. Way to not foul and get the clean block. As with less than a minute to go, the Bad News Bears will look to waste a little bit of time here. Michael Sanders in the corner. That's a 2. Rattles it home. That just may be the dagger, as they now go up 6. 23 points for Michael Sanders. As we will just throw it down to the dance team, because I really have nothing to say about this. Well, yes I do. The perseverance of the Monstars is absolutely incredible. To be down 13, they were down 2 going into the fourth quarter. The lead got pushed back to 11. They cut the lead back down to 2. But only for Michael Sanders to take over on the last 2 possessions. And with 36 seconds left, it's really a toss-up for who the Monstars can go to get these clutch buckets. They may go to Trey Burke, who is known for big shot plays made in college and in the other league. Or my bad, the other association. They're an association. Or they may go to their team's leading scorer, Bradley Anderson. Let's see where they go. They go to Bradley Anderson, Anderson, he puts up a 3. Short. Azizi with the board, and Trey Burke forced a foul. They had one more foul to give, and they give it right there. As Quinn Cook, wait, did he win a national champion? Former national champion, I want to say. I'm pretty sure he was on that team. Former national champion will go to the free throw line to try and put this game up, to not only put the nails in the coffin, but put staplers and everything else in it too. Free throw up and good. Second one up. Second one good, and that just may be it. This timeout is probably going to be all for naught, as the lead has been pushed to 8. Seriously, how many 1-minute timeouts do they have? By now, that's the last time. This really should have just been a 20-second timeout. Okay, fine. How about this? What do y'all think about this court? I tried to keep the gold and brown gimmick alive, and I think this came out pretty well. I don't know. What do y'all think? I think it came out well. I don't know who made it, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. But then again, I am critical of how I made the Denver throwback. I still could have made that. I probably could have either made a different logo or called them a different team as a whole. Thinking we already had the Los Angeles Knights, so I just couldn't say the different. Nope, couldn't have done it. You know what? Man, it was like 5 in the morning when I made that. Don't judge me. Let's see who they go to now. They go to McCullough. To Nicholson. Nicholson puts up a mid-range. That's off. Michael Sanders gets the ball. And it looks like they will just dribble it out. About a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's see what Michael Sanders still being aggressive, apparently. Pump fake. And gets the bucket. 25 from Michael Sanders, and that was just completely unnecessary as the lead is pushed to 10. Robinson for 3. Gets it to go, and that is a pride 3-pointer for Robinson. As the Bad News Bears win this game by a score of 77-70. Don't let the score fool you. This was a much closer game. But you have a feeling that the Bad News Bears had this in control ever since the second quarter, or about halfway through the first quarter. Are we gonna throw it down to anybody, or are you gonna head straight to the highlights? It appears we're gonna head straight to the highlights. Yes, we are. So, like I said, good game by both teams, but you just have a feeling that the Bad News Bears had. That while sometimes they let the control slip, they always had their foot on the brake. Let's see what we got here. Yep, Michael Sanders led the way with actually going to play his highlights. 25 points, 11 of 22 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. And a last second shot that was very not sportsmanlike, but I did say in the literature that we preach sportsmanship. But then again, if you can't stop them, then for sportsman, you got to be able to stop them if we're going to talk about sportsmanship. I see a lot of his shots coming from the mid-range. Also, Quinn Cook, okay, he did get a break. Wow, as read, they both had 34 and 33 minutes respectively. They're going to be drained by the time they get to postseason. As for the Monstars, not a lot of scoring. This is definitely a team effort when your leading scorer has 20 points off the bench. Mark's on 13 points, 4 of 12, 3 of 7 from behind the arc. A lot of his damage coming in that second quarter. Trey Burke had 11 points. Bradley Anderson, the team leading scorer, held to 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Michael Sanders doing a good job of holding him on defense. Why are you... Okay, I know who you're with. I know who you're with right now. So why are you on... Wait a minute. Oh God. Oh. I shouldn't have thought about that. I think I know exactly what they're about to do. After I turn the Tyson out, I'm gonna confirm that if I see they're playing a certain game, I know exactly what they're about to do. Y'all didn't see it because there's always a black thing right here, and I know they're not gonna see it because I'm pretty sure neither one of them watch my videos. Even though I put this thing on Snap, by the way, follow. I can't say follow me on Snapchat. I'm gonna. You know what? Don't. Just don't. Eventually I'll put it somewhere, but as of now, just don't do it. It's not worth it. As just a good, almost everyone who played scored, except for Jimmy Lewis, who did he got a shot up, it just didn't go down. See here. 9 of 10 for free throws. But then they also had. Then the Bears also went 8 and 9. Bench point. Wow, 32 bench points from the Washington Monstars. Their bench is what really kept them in this game. But also 20 assists by the Bears. They're even in defensive rebounds. Yes, this was a pretty even game. Just one team was better tonight, and that team was the Bad News Bears. Which I gave them a long... I probably should have cut off the Golden State in that. They already got a 3 name. I mean, look at it. Golden State Bad... I should have cut that off somewhere. I'm actually really surprised they let me type all that in there. Just 14. I could have done something else. Oh, thank you. I also did not notice that Fezzily had 13 boards. Did he have a double-double? Am I tripping? I may have been tripping. No, we did not. Shame. Okay, well, the next game, which I don't know when I'm gonna start it, will be the Above the Rim versus the Compton Clovers. I don't know when I'm gonna start, but it will be today. As of May 4th, May the 4th be with you. I wasn't gonna get off this. I wasn't gonna end the stream without saying that. It'll be sometime later. It may be in an hour, maybe 2 hours, but it'll be soon. And actually, let me see something here. Y'all won't be seeing this. Hopefully, y'all still hear me talking. I really just want to check something. What the? Okay, it said he was online, but now it says he's not online. And y'all not hearing this? I'm more doing this because I know they're not gonna watch this anyway. Oh, okay. I guess they're not doing it. Okay. That makes it feel a little bit less lonely. Anyway, y'all probably left already, so. And the stream over. Next stream, probably in an hour or two. Goodbye.